Hello, I'm MP5 Deacon, and welcome back. Well, we're going to be starting a new series today. Quite excited for it, so let's get into it. We should have some intros playing for us. How depressing.
Oh man, we shouldn't have let them go.
Shut up, Peter. They were civilians, not rebels. You keep making noise, the command will nail
Did you see
you.
the shell casings? That wasn't a rebel ambush. Commander ordered the Metron unit to take out our
Friendly fire. They just stepped in the wrong line.
friendly fire. Commander tried to waste us and letting the scabs go. Man, you've done it now. We'll be fragged for sure.
Nobody's going down. Just keep your motion check.
We can't go home. You heard what happened to Owen?
Yes, we can. Now get static. All right, we didn't fight any rebels, so we couldn't have let them go, right?
No.
We just stick a happy away about this.
Absolutely awesome. I love it. So, we're going to be starting a brand new game. Real quick, it is blind for the most part. I have played through the first mission and a little bit of mission 2. I don't know how much of mission 2 I played through, but well, I mean, I do, but I don't know how long the mission is, so let's get into this. We're going to be doing it on No Remorse, which is not recommended, and you probably should not be doing, but why not, right?
First, let me say welcome to the Resistance, Captain. I'm sure you realize that Central thinks you're a spy. But I've reviewed your debriefing tapes, and I have a hunch that I understand what makes you tick. Enough so that I've persuaded Central to give you a chance. One shot to prove your sudden change of heart. You are to spearhead an attack to take a consortium refinery offline, permanently. An informant will meet you there and provide you with a security card that will allow you entrance into the facility. Your principal objective is the thermal coupler on the 4th level. Once you have placed the pack, one of our extraction specialists will contact you with coordinates of the nearest teleport pad we can commandeer. Consult your data link if you have any further questions. Good luck. Maxis out.
Alrighty, we get dropped right into the middle of this. Fortunately, the poor guy had to die. Yeah, as I said, not my first time playing this. I have played it a bit, so I'm hopefully used to the controls a bit. I'm not sure if that'll be enough, but it's a pretty cool game. I mean, newer action games have some features and some like complex movement, but real quick, while we're in a bit of a safe space, I'll kind of demonstrate. So you're crouching, you can roll real crouched, right? Walking, turning, running, of course. And then we have all of our advanced side steps. So it's just kind of a lot. They have the numpad's a great way to do it. And then with the numlock, you can have pretty absolute control over the camera there. It's done pretty well, but it's definitely something where modern control schemes would. Well, on the computer, I really don't see how you make this much better. I mean, you can use the mouse, but that's about it. So I am going to die a lot. As I said, we are taking this on a pretty rough difficulty. That is most definitely not recommended. But we're gonna do it, and we're gonna hope that it works alright. In fact, speaking of that, we're just gonna put down a save. We're probably gonna have to kill that worker, but that almost tried to push the alarm. I don't know, actually, can you start the alarm yourself? I've never tried it. Okay, so you can only deactivate it. That's actually nice. But I can imagine on a... Oh shoot. I could see this game being on a controller. It would basically still utilize every possible function of said controller. But it is possible. It's not that bad. You know, other games have some mechanics and all. They're not quite as involved in this. Like normally you push a button to do this and it'd be like a jump button and all, and it gives you these features. There we go, that worked out well for us. Let's try and close this door. Door? Okay, excellent. Never mind, it worked out.
Quick save.
Just barely. So, you know, and that's really the only way it's stated. In every other way, this game is absolutely awesome, and I love and enjoy every bit of it. It's just such a great experience. And, I mean, it really does do exactly... I did not mean to do that. Really? I think I got that in time. But we're just gonna slowly advance on through here, and maybe we can... I probably should have saved that resource. No wanton destruction there by a friend. Okay, so I don't know. I'm a little scared about doing it on this difficulty. I'm not sure if I can make it, but it is just a really good game, and I'm gonna try to show it off the best I can, and that means secrets, because there are some. Well, there might be a lot. I don't know. We'll see. I'll take some time and maybe look at some stuff and see what levels they're in. And then see if I can't find them or try places where I think they... I did not mean to run in there. That is something with this game. I don't think if the expansion has these problems, No Regret, this is No Remorse, I think the expansion might not have these issues. Let's reload that. I can do that a bit better. Yeah, that worked out pretty well. And then you can hold shift to move fast and all. It is a very robust game with a lot of features and all. And I used to think maybe it's an issue that you can't, like, see through the walls or they don't highlight them, but they used it for the secret, so I'm like... We got him. It went from something where I'm like, this is a bit of an issue, to I think it's intentional so that they could hide things. See, like that just sets up a perfect ambush, which, in all fairness, we are given quite the advantage. And this is what happens when you die, honestly. You just hear the nice silencer terminate, and then it's over. It is a little hard sometimes, though, to line up the shots and see that where it's going. And see, it puts the reticle on him, though. I think he has a better angle, because I actually think I'm hitting the support there. There we go, that's a lot better. I was actually doing things there. Alright, medical kit and spider bombs. Let's go. That was a weird bug. But yeah, you'll kind of bounce off on things, and from my understanding, No Regret doesn't have those issues really as much. It's essentially just a massively improved version of this. Yeah, the accuracy there, I can see how it would annoy some people. I think I kind of like it. 558. Was that it last time? I'm not sure. I think I need to pay more attention. I don't know if they're static. Doesn't seem like it'd be too hard of a system to implement dynamically. Well, we picked up a shotgun there from that table. Unfortunately, so that's called a bouncing Betty, which is that thing there. I'm not really sure if we can destroy them or do anything to it. I mean, I'm sure you can destroy it. See, excellent ambush. I'd say it's cheap, but like, it is a little cheap there, but I kind of like the idea. I mean, I know there's some games that actually do line of sight, so this is a legitimate issue in those. Well, part of the aspect. Here, it is quite gracious that we're allowed to see into all that.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm surprised he lived. I do love that he pumps the shotgun. It's kind of my favorite shotgun in the game for that reason. Because every time, sometimes it fires automatic, well, semi-auto. I'm not quite familiar enough. But it seems, well, it did say that there's a mode. I may need to read up a bit more on that, because I remember it, for some of the weapons it said it could do single or something else, but there's no real button for that if you push the help menu here. Which, yeah, no. It makes me think if it's a like hold or double tap option thing. I'm not sure. But it definitely is a thing. Alrighty. So we we probably won't be finishing this level in this mission. Words. We probably won't be finishing this level in this video. It's just not really possible. I mean, it is. It's just a long one. And from my understanding, it might be the longest mission in the game, which... I mean, hey. It's a great way. I think it also serves as a wonderful tutorial level. 558. Oh, it worked.
Oh no.
Alright, we'll switch back to our pistol here. I just heard someone die, or get injured. I think it was a death. Yeah, that's just a workplace accident. The dude must have got shocked by some exposed wires there. Is this the time to do it? I don't know. I don't think so. Then we'll use that valve. I just love the interactions in this, and the intricity. Words. I'm having a hard time today. Pain. The intricate nature of kind of this design. A lot of these action games don't have that many mechanics in terms of the level, the interaction, and events. A lot of them are just, here's an environment. Go play around in it. I did not mean to do that. Alright, so we are going to save here, and then we're going to drop off our little spider mine. Well, bomb. And then we're going to bring him in there. I didn't get the other guy, kind of strange. Okay, either way. We're gonna take a step back and just... Nice angle. I do like how it seems like the gun actually... Well, the rounds actually come out of the gun there, so angles and positioning seem to be a lot more important. And these spider mines, they're just so great. I can't think of games that really... We'll actually do a save here. Excellent. Okay, so we have a guy there. I think I just want to do another mine. But I just love this. The references in this game to other things, it's fun. The music, the presentation. I went and took my time and learned a good bit about it. And I've liked everything I've learned so far. Okay. Excellent. I always love when I kind of hold my breath as I wait to see how accurate we are. More spider bombs. Cannot complain. We will get something that's kind of useless. There's these landmines. They're not too good. Alrighty.
What are you doing here?
Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry. So, I think we got some landmines here. That is not the... Thank you, game. Okay, I'm just gonna wait. We're gonna back up. Gosh dang it. I think I did that quick enough. I'm not sure. But I really do see this as just a great introduction at level. It kind of gives you a little taste of all the mechanics, so it tells you what you can expect and prepares you for things. And it just feels good. Things look good. It's nice to see the aesthetics that they went for and the type of design. I think it works a lot better
Quick save.
than if they would have tried to do some early 3D stuff. Thermotron ZC90201. Let's go. Oh, look at them. Reminds me of the low tier mechs from Mech Warrior 1. Oh well. We're gonna trigger a trap there. Yep, there's a pressure plate. Initially, I thought that was part of a puzzle, and so it messed me up a little bit there, but this game doesn't really have puzzles. The areas are designed to be more practical. And I mean that in the legitimate way of, they thought of, this place has a function. Oh, doors, please stop. Work with me. And a purpose. And it follows that. Dude's a murderer. How do you get across the mines? Yeah, he walked across the mines. Okay, what we'll do is we'll run and turn off the alarm. And then we'll go loot.
Alarm. Active. Hands down.
We are going to be flush with ammo, and I think it kind of makes me want to ditch our pistol in favor of its upgrade here pretty soon. For the next mission, just because it's going to give us the ammo. So if you notice, we're getting credits and all. We'll use those to buy our weapons and all. Due to the, I don't know if I'll read these actually. I mean, all that, I think I'll just let you guys read it. 962. I'm not sure if those are the same every time. I mean, it definitely could be. Security. I guess I could talk about the backstory a little now that I think of it. I was seeing the security cartel there. This looks like an interesting room. Wrong button. But basically this takes place in the far not too distant future where the WEC, not our WEC, but the WEF renamed as the WEC, which goes by the World Economic Consortium, has essentially become the governing body of the world. And what a shock that they're corrupt and evil. For being a 90s product, this really feels more like it belongs straight out of the 80s. I like this. This, you know, tells you that they knew that we were coming. But yet they didn't take any genuine precautions. I wonder why. I didn't know this was a man summoner. I was not prepared for that. I just remembered seeing that and I'm like, you know, I don't think I ever pushed this. And now I know why I never pushed that. I'm always checking those corners, you never know. So, I think some of these teleport pads are just for the sake of the security. Because they have a pamphlet talking about their security thing and how they have this idea of they want to be able to teleport in resources to any vulnerable areas that may need it.
Please, I'm unarmed.
Look at that guy. That's sturdy, man. It's great though. Like, I love how the AI works. And there's something I've been wondering, and I think it might be true, because it says that these are basically just guards and volunteer security people. for the cartel, and it says that they're the least trained and least familiar with security standard operating procedures. So it makes me wonder if they're more likely to die to traps, mines, or other systems put in place than the higher versions, which I haven't really faced yet. When in doubt, outgun it. It helps to know the camera's there. This camera we're given, it's not bad. It's not particularly great either. It's very much limited. Oh, that's neat. Can we get that? Yeah. So the fans blowing, they're not just aesthetic. They will blow you off, which is cool. There's people there when I come back. I mean, honestly, that would make sense, though. Like, I assume right now silent alert's going on and more guards are being... Yep. See, now I wish I hadn't gotten rid of that. Can I get him? I might be able to get him. Yep. And then we can run around this way, go and pick up. It feels good. The combat, everything feels great. And once you get used to the controls, they're not bad. I mean, it's still a little jank. There were some moments where I was having some difficult fights. Let's get him. And
Surrender.
the thing that kind of really made it for me in those moments was I would accidentally manage to do the rolls, and it would save my life. And it was just so cool pulling that off, having that experience. It felt great to play, it feels great to do. So, the reason we're bringing this droid all the way back up and going out of our way to do this, well, first, it's because I want to go and grab the health, because I don't want to use my med packs, because I am going to need a lot of them. I probably shouldn't be playing on this difficulty. It does also limit your energy. As you can see, the energy bar down there.
You're not supposed to be here.
And that's kind of important. The energy bar is shields, so you have a basic protection. Can I get in? Thank you. You have some basic protection, and that's why you can get hit with bullets and not take any damage, because it'll take it from the energy instead. Energy is also useful for actual energy weapons, and so we'll be getting batteries and all for those later on, but I just don't know how I feel about that. Just having energy weapons and having it all bank the same, which is very much what System Shock did, but I don't know. In this game, it's so much harder. The bot did not die, although it's very close to
You're
it.
not supposed to be here.
So we'll probably stop here pretty shortly. I did not mean to run in there. It's weird, if you hold the turn keys, you seem to turn slower than if you tap them. If you tap them, it's pretty, like, it's a pretty quick response. I mean, it's not quick enough to do full turns while in a sprint like this, but it's pretty decent. Thanks, man. Money. Wait, how much? That's a decent amount. Let's take the shotgun out. Why not? Can't hurt, right? Okay. So... That was bad. Gosh dang it. Well, maybe not gosh dang it. Maybe that's good. Having... Let me see. There we go. Okay. Yeah, having that open's not bad, actually. So we're just gonna wait for it to do its rotation one more time. I really love the animated feature on that. That's so good. It looked like it was idling there. It's like, it might actually have been idling. Come on. I was prepared to grab control and just roll as quickly as humanly possible to get out. Yep, there we go. Landmines. Pretty useless. The AI, from my experience, seems very aware of them. We'll try to use it here. Maybe I can get it to work. Like, if we go... I'm not sure if he'll step in. Oh, he did it. It doesn't seem consistent, though. The AI seems really good about actually paying attention to them most of the time. And again, it makes me wonder if it's a guard thing, and like, other guys would be less likely to fall into it, or if it's something that's existing when they already come into an area, if they see it and acknowledge it. Or like that one guy, I honestly think that he had to, we are just gonna blow these up for the sake of my convenience. There we go, and we can spare the resources to do so.
Quick save.
I always save for these just because it's way too easy to accidentally mess up, drop it into a wall and kill yourself. A variety of things. Oh, that box is kind of in my way. Are we gonna be this way? Brant. I like to imagine this is Brant, who just got fired. Yeah, shoot. I like that he did pull out the gun. Again, sometimes these guys don't seem like they're too responsive or capable. Other times they seem extremely capable. Interesting. Can I... Thank you, game. Must have been stuck up there. I think these are both of these are the same room. I also find that the description of war and how it's waged against this type of government makes a lot of sense. Really. Okay. Sure, game. Because how it describes the rebels actually dealing with the WEC is quite intelligent. Oh, you know, if it works, right? Okay. Excellent. Dude was unfortunately in the way. I'm gonna try to not kill civilians. try to be the good guy. Let's jump into the room. I feel like I'm missing something. You know, I shouldn't have taken that med. Completely unnecessary. Alright, we'll actually save before doing this. Soda. Bomb. Soda. 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 Bomb. I don't understand. All of the vending machines so far do this. I understand this is a legitimate issue for real businesses too, is the passcodes. I have no idea what an ionic generator is. All I know is I get it. I get lots of them. And I don't see them in my inventory. Oh, I guess I'll show you this. It's basically a little briefing thing. It's neat. It also explains how you can get calls and missions and all. Which, I mean, you could just assume it's your thing or whatever, but it's pretty neat. Okay, so what we'll actually do is... See, I feel like when you hold it then, it's just automatic, but other times it does the pump action. 270?
Authorized access.
Nice.
Quick save.
Surrender. What are you doing here?
Gosh dang. Good attempt. Unfortunate outcome,
Authorized personnel only.
but a necessary one. Okay, we're actually gonna come back. We're gonna wait. No. It might be a little wasteful on those rounds, but it's definitely well worth it. Yeah, but back to how Warver's kind of waged on against this WEC is they're an underground guerrilla group that's basically just doing desperate fighting. Various attacks on infrastructure, trying to spread areas thin. It's a lot more down-to-earth take than, oh, we have this resistance movement, and the resistance movement magically does things and gets things done. This is a point, though, where I'm just like, the controls here are the issue. Well, not the controls, the visuals. Like, dang shocks. There we go. I mean, I knew where he was coming from, I just was unable to effectively target him. It makes me wonder, maybe the shotgun's not so good for taking those down. Oh shoot. I like the guard's alertness. Oh man, I could have burned him in steam. That did something. But it's definitely a lot more practical of how, in this type of, well, essentially hell, with just such an authoritative and controlling government, there's not really any good options to take back, especially where everyone is registered, is population is strictly controlled. Like, the extent that the WEC has over people's lives is pretty insane. We can hit him. That's awesome. And I like that it genuinely seems to acknowledge that.
Quick load.
Thank you, game. Now that I know, I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm not really sorry. What's the point of having that if it's controlled from both sides, I have to wonder. Alright.
Quick save.
You are the problem. Just wait. Hold it.
Quick load.
Okay, back it up. Roll. It was good. It was good enough. Good enough that I'm gonna run, heal, and come back. And I think we're just gonna finish out this room, and that should be it for today. This is probably gonna be a two-parter. The next levels are going to go much quicker than this. This first one just kind of sprawls out quite a lot. I do just, again, absolutely love the aesthetic here. Alrighty, come on. You can do it. I didn't even intend for that to happen. It's just awesome. Okay. So, how are we going to deal with this?
Area control. Unread.
Generally, if you can you turn? You were turned, and then. Again, I do believe that these are fixed. I kind of want to go more, but we are going to stop it here. I hope this has been enjoyable, and I'm definitely excited to continue this. So I'll see y'all next time.